Okay. Sun's going down. Everything's all nice and dandy. I think it's time for me to kick back and relax for once. Holy shit. You know, things have been going easy for me, you know? Like, this is the type of vacation that I really want. This is... what am I thinking? Monologuing. I'm talking to myself. I'm mumbling. Imagine. Anywho. Yeah, it's getting dark. I think it's best if I can just... go to sleep? I don't remember... What's this? I think it's time we had our meeting. You seem to be stronger than I realize. I think I'm stronger than you realize too. Carbon. Who does she think she is? I get it that me and May are responsible for the vandalization, but hell with it. I'll ask her what she wants and I'll just be over the night. Alright. If I remember correctly, Carbon's place should be like somewhere along the path. I get it that she's mad about the whole, like, fucking vandalization thing and the crashing thing, but come on. First of all, it was an accident. Seems like this is her place. Oh, Jesus. Hello?
Looks like you got a bogey on your tail.
I don't...
Go inside where it's a little safer.
Yeah, sure. What do you want this time?
I think we need to have a talk.
About what? I already stopped bothering you, alright?
About that. You could take the vine. I know you can't fly.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus!
Inside.
I'm surprised he kept the signs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you are saying nice things. Why would I get rid of them?
See?
Need to have our talk?
Yeah, here, right?
Stand on this with me.
Okay. Oh, oh! Oh!
Yep.
Where the fuck am I?
Oh, that's kind of the power of this room. You won't remember anything about being in this room. You probably don't remember him either.
Who the fuck is...
It's my pet. He's just to make sure we don't get too feisty.
You just keep him in this room all this time?
No, but I need him here now, so he's here. I think we need to have our talk. I saw you got my book.
Right. About that, yeah. Let me just... Oh, wow, let me just take off my armor, but my inventory is kind of full, so I'm gonna have to leave a little mess in your space. But besides the point. Alright. What is it that you want? I got your stupid little message.
I don't know if I'd call it stupid, but here's what we need to talk about. I feel like you have gotten stronger in the past month since you had arrived or crashed here. I have a feeling that I'm stronger than you initially thought when we first had our talk. Now that you've been all settled and everything. Specifically because I have magic, and you don't. Still sense something else in you, though, that I can't really quite put my finger on.
I have nothing.
I want to talk about that.
I have nothing else to hide. I have zero clue what you're talking about.
You don't have magic, because I sense no magic in you. You have this you have this kind of power, and I don't know what it is. And I feel like you're the only one who can tell me what it is. I would like to be not friends, but I would like to be at least neutral or allies, where I can study you because you're the first of your kind to fall here. So I would like to study you. And at the same time, I'll stop doing stuff like this to you, where I scare the living shit out of you.
I don't know what to tell. I've been just living my life as like just a mere farmer, like I always have. I'm not bothering anyone ever since, you know.
That's the thing. You've only lived here a month, and there's a few people who have lived here a month and aren't established at all, and yet you already know how to farm, and you've already like interacted with the local wildlife. You're already not afraid of this guy. Usually when I bring people down here, they're backed all the way up in the corner. You're almost in striking distance to him. There's something about you. Maybe it's a lack of fear, or something. I don't know what it is. There has to be more to the story than I'm just the lonely farmer who is just working on my things and minding my own business. It's certainly not that.
What do you think? You're usually smarter than this.
Right, I am. I'm smarter because of the wisdom that I've gained after seeing something and just learning that information. Like I said, I've never seen something like you before. You're definitely the most human I've seen, but you're also something else that I sensed initially when you fell. I don't know what it is.
Fine. But if I'm telling something about myself, then you might as well tell something about yourself, because you're also hiding a little bit of secrets.
You're right, I am.
Are we at a deal?
You first. We have a deal. You first.
Alright. Well, obviously, like I tell you, I'm not from this world. I'm from a different Earth. Shocking, I know. There are multiple Earths out here. I am not from this little universe. I came from a different world. A world that is a bit more progressed, but is still the same. We still have these types of creatures in the area. Pillagers, we have creepers, the same stuff. The only difference is the story itself. I came from a world where we've earned our powers. Alright? We've earned our powers from things, and yeah, that's how I know everything about magic and all that.
You do have this brand of magic in your world, but you have to gain it or be gifted it rather than earn it.
You wouldn't understand.
Is that what I'm understanding?
You wouldn't understand.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is from your Earth 2.0, you do have magic, you do have these kinds of creatures, which is probably why it only shocked you initially, because it was there rather than it being something new to you. Then now it's come down to, where did you get your power then? Is it clearly, I don't see it awakening in you because you're farming stuff by hand and not exactly using whatever your brand of magic is. What is it?
I'd rather not say. That's...
I'm fine, I'm trying too hard, I guess, a secret for a secret. How about that?
Yeah.
Is it my turn to tell a secret now?
Sure.
I have the ability. You probably are still curious on how I know you have 2 lives when you've never told me.
Right. That set me off a little bit.
So, whenever I interact with someone, including right now, it's going to be going on right now, I have books that are magically written that tell me things about you that you may not say out loud, but you might currently be thinking of.
Right, let me feed your little Ravengers so that way I can show my little hand, you know.
A chicken is villagers are his favorite, but chicken is his second favorite.
Anyway, continue.
So, for example, I'll see stuff like, you had 2 lives left because you were just thinking about your death as it happened. You may not have said that you died, and you had gotten onto your second life. I knew instantly, because you were thinking about it. Also learn stuff about how much of a threat you are, and how much of a threat you could become. And I can see the peaks in that, and see when I think I need to intervene, and either ally with you, fight you, kill you, whatever. And for you, your skill level is peaking right now with your power level, so you are soon going to be the strongest you will ever be in your life. And I feel like now, when you're still weak, is a good time to try to gain your trust, or at least consider you a neutral ally, so you don't come wreck my little home life. I really have no evil intentions. My only intention is I just want to live here peacefully and not be bothered. I want to make sure that you're not some domineering, world-taking over freak who's going to wreck this place. And if you are, I need to know at what point in your cycle to stop you.
If I'm being honest right now, Carbon, if I wanted to take over this land, I would have done it in an instant.
I would have stopped you from doing so, because my books would have told me to. That's how this works here. We're a bit equally matched at this point.
Maybe. But the reason why I'm not some fucking dictator of this world, the reason it's just that there's just too much blood in my hands, alright? You wouldn't understand, alright?
I would understand blood on hands. I've fallen, remember? I had to do something to fall. So I understand the blood on hands when you necessarily might not want them there. Now it's your turn.
You're an interesting person.
Thank you. You are interesting as well, which is why I wanted to study you. I think we could be good allies if we keep giving each other knowledge. I got one more piece of information I'm willing to share if you do. Give me the name of your power. Where does it come from? And I'll give you something bigger.
Fine. But don't tell anyone.
Oh.
My powers were given by patrons, along with many others like me. Well, humans like me. And these powers can be given, but they can be taken away. When I was first given these powers, the only way I can grant these powers is to obviously obey the patron that I'm serving. During that time, my patron wasn't necessarily a kind one. And the one thing I did to secure his loyalty was to kill my best friend.
Did you do that out of intention? Did you do that of your own free will?
Did
you do it just for the power?
I don't know.
Do you like to know?
I don't. I just want to forget it, Carbon.
It's fair. Can I tell you my bigger secret now?
Fine.
I have the ability to walk into people's minds and tell them what they wish to not see. You have something blocked that you can't unblock on your own, or bits of information that are no longer there, can connect them. Which is why I ask. If you would like to know if you had killed your friend of your own free will to just gain power, which I'm not gonna lie would be a little concerning for your soul there. If you would like to leave that in the dark, I never intervene in the minds of people because I need their consent. I cannot walk in your minds and fix things without you knowing fully that I'm there. That is where my power ends. That is something I can do for you. That's not enough of a so-called gift of my secrets. I, too, have had to watch a friend die, and I, too, wish they could be here with me, and they are not. I understand the pain of losing someone you care about.
I'd rather keep the memory. Because it's a good reminder. I'd rather not forget it. As shitty as it is, I really don't want to make the same mistake again.
I will not intervene.
I just want to be a good person.
Like I said, I'm not the bad guy here. If you do not want to know the truth of what happened, I will never intervene in your mind and figure it out myself, because I cannot. Even if I could, but on my own free will, I wouldn't. It could change a lot of things that I don't want changed. I will.
Thank you.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I feel like we've discussed all we can. Second.
What?
Right, I've brought you out.
Wait, did we just have the discussion?
Yeah, we had it in here. Your memories will come back to you in a couple of seconds on what we talked about.
Right, I mean, yeah, but I don't remember it being here. I thought it was like somewhere else.
We were kind of walking around the house, talking about my kitchen, my storage. You kept asking about Boo. We were talking about memories. That should be a good enough trigger for you.
Yeah, it's all coming. It's just the I feel like the setting would have been. The setting's unclear. The thoughts. I mean, the words that we've spoken, yes, but just something doesn't. Maybe I'm just. Never mind.
Torture discussions with me tend to mess up the settings, but I do promise the conversation we had was 100% real, and the things we do discuss are true. I tend not to lie, say, in my meetings.
Where's my chicken?
Because then I don't get an accurate. I don't think I have any chicken. I might have some steak if you want some steak.
Oh no, hey, it's just weird that I thought there was chicken in my in my inventory, but it's just gone. I must have eaten it or shared it with you, maybe.
Yeah, I have a couple pieces here. You might have just given it to me.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna head out.
You're like a safe walk back. You don't have any armor on. It's daytime. You'll be fine.
When did I take off my armor?
Took it off before you came in.
Yeah,
It's customary to take off armor before walking into someone's house. Anyway.
Yeah. That's just.
We'll say I think we had a good discussion here, but I still never got a truthful answer out of you.
Okay.
What shall I consider you? A neutral? An ally? Or someone that I need to start preparing against?
I say an ally for now.
That's all I wanted to hear.
But
I feel like your inventory is full. I do have 2 things to give you.
well, I do safely recommend that that you prepare for the worst, you know? There are moments
Always prepared for the worst.
There are moments in time.
Here are my 2 gifts for you. I did not have a chance to name them, but understand. Consider these 2 types my personality. One causes night vision, the other causes blindness. I'm 2 halves of a whole, a light and a dark, per to say. Though I don't like to mention it, I feel like my eyes mimic that as well.
Oh, I guess the eye is a topic later, I guess.
That is a topic for another day.
Do you want your book back?
Keep it. It's always good to have. It's always good to have stuff from your allies.
Final question.
I will.
I'm only asking this because me and May have forgotten, but what was this depth that you were talking about? What do we need to do? You never even told us.
Oh, that's what you need to do. I had said I appreciate the signs, but at the same time, the vandalization was a big no. I was surprised you were able to avoid all of my traps somehow when this whole place is trapped, and you shouldn't be able to get into this area when I'm not here.
Well,
it wasn't.
The nether portal was kind of an issue.
The human portals leading to my portal again?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to fix that.
That's alright.
Other than that, that is all I wanted to discuss. And wow, it's nighttime. We were talking for a whole day.
Right.
Just like buds.
Okay.
That's all we discussed with May.
So, yeah. Just...
May probably won't really remember our discussion, since
Right.
she's probably a little too small.
Yeah.
But I think you remember it.
Or, yeah. Just a little... Okay, just don't bother you ever again type of stuff? When
Don't
you need
bother me when I'm not home.
Gotcha.
But I'll be around. You are allies. You are welcome when I'm here.
Alright. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Home sweet home, finally. That was really strange. I actually don't remember... Did we? We did talk in that mansion, right? Just something was just off about it, you know? Just... You are one strange person, Cranky Carbon. Just... I think this deserves a much more personal chest than the junk chest. Finally. I get to go to sleep now. It was all just a dream. I'm back. I'm actually... Max! Maximilius, it's so nice to see you again. Oh, oh my god, it feels so good to be back.
Hello, Keith.